Heather Smathers, through the Freedom of Information Act, has received a whole slew of documents about Barack Obama from the Immigration Naturalization Service. What I'm showing you now is one memo that was found in the file. It says, Mrs. McCabe, University of Hawaii Foreign Student Advisor, called on 4/10/61 and reported that Barack H. Obama, a student at the university since 1959, was married on February 2nd, 1961 to Stanley Ann Dunham, a United States citizen from Seattle, Washington, in Maui, Hawaii. The problem is that when he arrived in the United States, the subject had a wife in Kenya. The subject was born on June 18th, 1934 in Kenya, Africa. If you look at Barack Obama's new long-form birth certificate that was just released, it shows his age as 25 on that birth certificate. You can do the math. If he was born on June 18th, 1934, he would have been 27 years old, not 25. So that long form has misinformation on it. This goes on to say that he apparently is a bona fide student, and Mrs. McCabe says he's very intelligent. I found the next paragraph interesting. It has a huge section in the middle of it blocked out, but it says, Mrs. McCabe further states that the subject has been running around with several girls since he first arrived here last summer, and she cautioned him about his playboy ways. Subject replied that he would try to stay away from the girls. Subject told Mrs. McCabe that in Kenya, all that is necessary to be divorced is to tell the wife that she is divorced, and that constitutes a legal divorce. Subject claims to have been divorced from his wife in Kenya by this method. Now, what I'd like to show you here is an application to extend his time of stay on his student visa. This was filed August 31st, as you can see here with the stamp, August 31st, 1961. Barack Hussein Obama. 1482 Allencaster Street, Honolulu, was given as his mailing address. Marital status, married. If married, give name and address of spouse. It's just scratched out here, and then it says Ann S. Dunham, Honolulu, Hawaii. If married, give name and address of children. It's entirely blank. So, as of August 31st, 1961, Barack H. Obama, even though he admits he's married to Ann S. Dunham, there's no admission here that he has any children. Now, this is the application filled out a year later, when Barack Obama is now living in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and he's attending Harvard, or about to attend Harvard University. And on this one, suddenly his birth date has changed to June 18th, 1936. His marital status, married. If married, give name and address of spouse. It's entirely blank. Names and addresses of children. Only one child is listed there. Roy Obama. Roy Obama. That's the son that he obtained through his first marriage in Kenya. So for 2 years, on the official applications to the INS, Barack Hussein Obama Sr. said nothing about the birth of his son, Barack H. Obama. Thrown in the mix of those two official documents is a handwritten memo dated August 31st, 1961, the same day that that first official application for an extension was submitted. Obama, Barack H., claims to intend to attend University of Hawaii for at least one more year to get Bachelor of Arts in Economics. USC spouse, U.S. citizen spouse, to go to Washington State University next semester. When finished school here, plans to go to mainland school, which would be Harvard, for a doctorate degree in economics. After that, to return to Kenya. They have one child, born Honolulu 8/4/61, Barack Obama II. Child living with mother. She lives with her parents, and subject resides at 1482 Lancaster Street. What happened to the marriage here? It appears that the marriage is already broken up. She was not living with Barack Obama Sr. She was living with her parents while he was living at another address. What makes me wonder whether this document is genuine or not is because we know, as of the date that this was written, that Stanley Ann Dunham and the baby Barack were already living in Seattle, Washington, and had been for probably at least 2 weeks. The father didn't know that the mother took the baby and moved to another state after 2 weeks. And Barack Obama expects us to believe that this was a happy little family. Thanks for listening.